I think the thing I've learnt the most about leadership is that it is about service. So if I can make everyone around me better, then the team's only going to get better. So I think a lot of people think leadership is something you aspire to from an ego point of view, and then you're kind of at the top. But I feel like you're actually coming back down the bottom, and then you kind of service the rest of the team. So I'm always trying to empower my teammates to make them better, to make them believe in themselves. There's an element of leading by example, so I feel like I like to be the hardest working at the club, and in there early doing my extras and sort of staying late as well. But yeah, I think it comes back down to service. I think relationships is number one, so I'll try and organise to catch up with them and just ask what's going on. I genuinely believe everyone's trying to do their best, no matter, you don't know what their circumstances are at home or what they've grown up with, or we're all coming at it from different levels. So I try and sit down one-on-one and rather than saying you're doing this, you're doing that, it's kind of asking them. Generally everyone knows as well, like if they're not doing what's expected of them, they know that they're not doing it. So it's just having that conversation and saying, like, are you okay, and where's this coming from, and and asking for them to, change that behaviour because it is affecting the team. Just building that relationship. It actually happened to us in the prelim final against Adelaide, and we didn't come back and win, but I felt like it was a really important moment for our club, kind of leading into the next season. We were getting smashed and everyone was looking at their boots, feeling sorry for themselves, and I stopped them before we went off the ground. And I don't often get angry or frustrated. I'm a pretty cool, calm, but I felt like it was the time for me to kind of have a bit more of a stronger message. And I just, demanded more from them. I knew that they had more in them, and I wanted everyone to think that when we walked off at the end of the game, if they had any regrets, then they'd let themselves down. We had to give our all, and there's no one else to blame but yourself.
What about role models? Like, over your career, you would have come across a lot of role models, a lot of good, just respectful people in the community, just even from your hometown. People, teachers, coaches, whoever. Who are some people that really stick in your mind? Some people that you'll never ever forget?
I think I like what you said earlier about stealing little bits from different people as you move through life. So obviously my parents kind of gave me that that framework for I feel like being a good person, and looking someone in the eye and saying thank you, and all those sort of values. So I think that's given me a great base, on how to build relationships and care for people and genuinely invest in them. And then I've been really fortunate to have fantastic leaders across my footy career. I've had Daisy Pearce, I've had Peter Searle was my first ever coach, Jane Lange down at Darebin as well, and then just sort of those strong female role models that are pursuing their passion and overcoming hurdles and digging down, and grit and resilience to do what they really believe in. They've probably been the people that have inspired me.
If you could put yourself in these students' shoes, okay, and go back in time, what advice would you give to MelHickey?
Oh, I was a kid that had a lot of self-doubts. I was quite insecure, not very confident at all. So it would be to not care about what anyone else thinks, to believe in yourself, to work hard. If there's something you love, keep pursuing it, keep going down that path. It just keeps opening different doors, and whatever you're passionate about, that's what you got to keep drawing yourself to, and keep working hard and taking opportunities.